Ciao a tutti! In this video, we will talk about the gender of nouns. As you know, in Italian, it is very important to know that nouns have genders, meaning that they can either be feminine or masculine. Below this video, you have the possibility to download a PDF with the whole lesson and some exercises, so be sure to download it before the video so you can follow along. Now, I will give you the basic information in this video. Obviously, there are exceptions, but it's good to have a solid understanding of what the general rule is, so as to then be able to learn the different options that you have with all the exceptions. So usually the rule is that masculine names will end with an O. For example, amico, libro, tavolo, telefono, video. And the feminine names will usually end with an A. Amica, aula, bottiglia, porta, bocca. You can also have nouns that end with the vowel I. In this case, they can be either masculine or feminine. I suggest to learn them as you meet them on your Italian journey. Here are some of them for you. I have inserted them into a sentence so that you can understand them better. Il pallone da calcio è bianco e nero. La lezione di francese è alle ore 10. Mi piace la nuova canzone di Elisa. La mattina leggo il giornale. You can also have nouns that end with a consonant. Now, usually these are nouns that have been borrowed by another language. So they're not, let's say, originally Italian words, but they are used a lot, so it's good to know these as well. For example, words like bar, sport, yacht, yogurt. Keep as a rule that they are generally masculine, okay? So you will have il bar, lo yacht. Now, let's look at some exceptions. Yes, I know Italian is not easy and sometimes you have lots of exceptions, but do not be discouraged. Learn the exceptions little by little as you find them. So if there is a new word that falls under an exception that you didn't know, try to insert it into a sentence that makes sense for you. Please do not be overwhelmed. Slow is good. Insert this exception in one of your reachable objective lists and you will master it. Okay, here is a first exception for you. You can have some masculine nouns that can end with an E, but they can have a feminine version that ends with either an A or with ESSA, essa. For example, il signore will become la signora. Lo studente will become la studentessa. Some masculine nouns that end with TORE will have a feminine version that ends with TRICE. Il pittore, la pittrice. And to finish off, be aware that some nouns end with an E in both masculine and feminine versions. I know this is crazy, but at least try to memorize one of these exceptions. Il cliente, la cliente. They're the same. I know that I have given you lots of information to think about. Check out the free written explanation and do some exercises to focus on what I have just told you in this video. If you need other information, check out my website at italianlanguagehub.com. If you need to, reach out and I will help you. Do not stress out. Learning Italian is a long process and you will master all the exceptions in no time, I'm sure. Take it one step at a time. Ci vediamo la prossima settimana. Ciao a tutti!